Alright, just got two more to do.
All right. First of all, I cannot fathom why you guys liked that Imagine Dragons song from Arcane.
Wow.
Imagine Dragons,
Damn.
guys, seriously,
You don't like Imagine Dragons?
Damn.
bro. It's so. There was this. Well, I don't know if you've seen it. Sweet Home on Netflix.
Yeah,
Um,
the Korean one.
Yeah, I actually recommend watching it after like Squid Game and Alice in Borderland. But yeah, so Squid or not Squid Game, but Sweet Home, for whatever fucking reason, man, they have this one song of like Imagine Dragons in it, and like it's they don't play it once. They play it multiple times, the same exact song multiple times in the show. It's not like like the opening song with like, the credits or anything like that. It's just a song they play randomly whenever characters are doing cool shit, and it's the same song, and they play it over and over and over again, man. So that's one of the reasons why, like, recently, man, I'm pissed at Imagine Dragons.
Oh, it's not their fault, man. That's the show's fault. Don't even get on them on that.
Nah, I'm gonna get on them for sounding like that, man.
For Samuel.
That
I
that's
dig it.
that. I love that theme for Imagine
I
Dragons.
dig it. Yeah, I dig the vibes that the song gives, and I like especially enemy, um, and how they composed it specifically
Yeah.
for this show.
I don't know,
'Cause,
man.
that's different. When you compose it for like the show and the way they incorporate it, it makes it all the worthwhile.
They sound like, I don't know, like fucking Malcolm Moore or something like that.
All right.
Um.
So I don't know what their topics, man, but I don't know if you heard
Oh,
before, but
so I mean, I just put. I thought we were talking about the um like our roster for Allstars Battle Royale too. So that's what I put in the title, and then we could talk about the Spider-Man thing because that happened this week. Um,
what Spider-Man thing?
we saw yeah, we saw gameplay of him, man.
Oh, the
Oh,
Zumba?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we could talk about that, and we could talk about
oh
Neo: The
my
World Ends with
God.
You, and that's literally about it.
Okay, yeah.
What,
I didn't send out the tweet, so I'll adjust it a little bit.
what
Okay.
happened with Neo?
Oh, that it Square Enix said that it underperformed.
Oh,
Yeah,
did it? Wait, let me check.
yeah, big time.
And
And Macho, if you want to check the sound as well, because we are live now. Um,
man, with this man hating on Imagine Dragons.
damn, Macho's out
Oh no, the power, no.
again.
Macho, no, I hope it's not the power.
Oh man,
Man, you living in the wind currents or something? Like, what's
yeah, he's
happening?
he's living in Stone Age, man. That's what it is.
Stone. This man got candles. This man
Um,
need a generator. Bro, there's a freaking gaming chair that is Jinx themed. And it looks sick.
bro, don't
God.
get that.
I'm not buying a freaking half $1,000 chair. I have one. This design though, I like how it's engraved. I'm
Mm.
looking at all the chairs. They have a Monster Hunter one. God damn. Secret Lab got some nice chairs. Oh man, is this man back?
No, not yet.
Oh, let me check real quick. Make sure this is signed.
Oh, what he said?
I'm checking to see if he wrote back or hopefully it doesn't go permanent on it. The the power.
Hmm.
Check power. Okay. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, I lost power again. This is stupid, man.
Oh
Are you on
man,
your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone right now, so if it sounds like shit, that's why.
No.
it sounds different, but it doesn't sound bad.
No.
Alright, okay.
All right, so we can get started here. Um, you guys ready?
Is there?
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna get myself ready on my end, and then I'll join back in.
Okay. Um, cool. Okay. Guys, welcome back to the 39th episode of the DualShock Sense Podcast. I'm your host, Soul, connoisseur of anime waifus, joined as always by my two co-hosts. I got Walt. How you doing, man?
What's going, y'all? Manga Maniac and Arcane Enthusiast. I am obsessed. I have not stopped rewatching that show. I'm on my second rewatch and I'm having a blast. But I'm ready to talk some games, talk some maybe shows we've been watching, and it's gonna be a slower episode. Not much happened this week, but we got a few topics, a little bit of video game here and there. But nonetheless, excited to get into it.
That's right. Yeah, for sure. I gotta reiterate that, man. We're really grasping at straws with this one. So
Yep.
yeah, maybe a shorter podcast, but that's okay. Um, we got Macho. You over there, man? You got you got power? You able to talk?
I think so. I'm just trying to make sure first my PS5 didn't break on me. Uh, 'cause- yeah, man, it's the second time I lost power like in 15, 20 minutes. So not cool, man, not cool. But yeah, what's up, everybody?
Nice. So yeah, man, we are going to get started with as we usually do, talking about the games that we've been playing this week. Walt, do you want to go ahead and kick things off?
Oh no, the connection. Um, oh man, this week it's been video game filled. As we all know, all of us here, we were a fan of Arcane, and that made me wanna see deep, sink my teeth more into the Runeterra world and the lore that surrounds, League of Legends as a whole, and I went and purchased Ruined King. I've been playing that this week. It, it's been it's been an interesting experience. Having experienced, Piltover and the Nation of Zon and all that, diving into Bilgewater, it definitely is a different vibe. It definitely is a very different environment. Its own set of, rules and whatnot. But it's still Runeterra in its core. You have, fantastic characters, great lore, and the environments are beautiful. Um, It's still the PS4 version, so it does have some sluggishness here and there. There are some, not many, just a handful of bugs that are not game breaking by any means. It's just like more like glitching in the environment maybe, and like when you aim your attack, that little arrow like goes all over the place. But so far, I'm having a blast with it, man. It's a turn-based RPG, which I adore, and I saw the trophy list, and oh boy, there's some grinding in this game. I think there's gonna be some grinding, and I am here for it, man. There's legendary weapons apparently. There's some ultimate abilities that you can unlock if you level up enough, and oh man, I'm gonna be here for a while, and I'm excited to experience more Runeterra lore, man. And I downloaded Legends of Runeterra, the card game, on my phone, which essentially is similar to Hearthstone, uh, but apparently I've heard that it's better. We'll see. I'm no veteran in it. I'm still learning the basics and getting through the first couple of levels, but I'm having a blast. And the again, when I watch something, it's not like I do like dive into everything related to it just because I liked it. It's because I genuinely enjoyed the world and I genuinely enjoyed like what it offers. So I wanted to experience it through other means. So I started playing League this week,
Oh
and
man.
and I can't say if I like it or not yet. I'm still learning it because holy hell, is it complex. Um, but I'm really enjoying it, and oddly enough, the character that I am having an easy time learning and is for those that know, is a bot lane character is a Caitlyn. So I've been using Caitlyn, and she's a marksman, and I'm really enjoying playing her. And for anyone else that knows, I've also been playing Annie on mid, and um, I played a little bit of Camille on Wild Rift, the phone game. It's easier, so I played her there because I know she's a jungler. She's harder. But yeah, man, I've been diving into the world of Runeterra. I cannot wait for more. When Macho goes into his, there's one more game he's really excited for that's Runeterra based. But yeah, that's been me this week. And oh, I've been playing some SMT5 here and there, of course, because masochism, and it's a fantastic game. But yeah, man, that's been my week so far.
Nice, man. So I guess I'll go next. Um, Also, that's also really interesting that a TV show can make you seek out more of that universe and interactive kind of like version of it. It kind of reminds me of like the opposite of what happened with or not the opposite, but like what happened with The Witcher for me, where I played The Witcher 3 and I wanted more, so I sought after the books. And yeah, that sounds like that's kind of the same thing that happened with you.
Right,
Um,
essentially. And Legends, the game, is by no means a story-driven game. It's, all competitive. But I wanted an excuse to stick around with those characters and more and learn more about, like there's voice lines and just in general the world of Runeterra and being able to see the different types of characters because there's like over 170 champions. I don't think that Riot's going to cover all 170 stories. Uh, but I know that they're gonna pick like some of the most interesting ones, and I don't know. It's like you said, it compels the viewer to dive into that world, and I'm not regretting it, not yet. I get told that I'm gonna regret it because I'm diving to League, and apparently it becomes very addictive. But hey, I'll be the judge of that.
nice, nice. Um, Macho, do you want to go next and talk about what you've been playing, or should I go?
No, I'll get my roses in right now.
All right, man, go ahead. But
Jesus
hurry up. But be quick.
Christ.
Be quick.
Yeah, you're right, man. And just in case y'all didn't hear my intro, it's the King of Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy Fanatics, and I think I deserve this one, Soul, because like it's been a bit of a rough morning right now, man. I'm trying to connect to this power, and the power's like, nah, you can't do it. All I'm trying to do is to let you guys know that if you haven't heard the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14, the expanded trial that includes the entirety of Realm Reborn, they were winning expansion Heavensward up to level 60 for free with no restrictions on playtime. The next expansion is coming out next week. Yeah, boys, we in there. 6 days countdown. Let's go.
See, I think the gods were trying to prevent you from saying that. That's why they kept messing with your power really quick.
It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
We in there.
This guy persistent, man. The hell.
All right, no, I'll go with So games I've been playing, man. I've actually been playing a smorgasbord of games the past week. So what I'm playing right now during the podcast is I'm trying to clean up Scarlet Nexus, and boys, I ran into the heartbreaking problem of going for these platinum trophies, man. One of the trophies in Scarlet Nexus is bugged.
Ooh.
And it's I was depressed for like a good 2 hours.
Damn.
It was a trophy where you had to give gifts to all of the characters. So like the way Scarlet Nexus is like every time you have like your starting chapter where like you're in the next area where you fight the enemies, and then the next chapter you go into your hideout with everybody, your platoon and your squad, and you can talk to them, you can give gifts to them. It's kind of like, it has like a Persona kind of vibe to it, where like the more you hang out with them, the more you progress like your relationship with them. So this trophy has it so that you need to get like all the gifts for everybody, and I ended up getting to the second playthrough with Yuito. I finished it. Power through the last weekend, and then I gave all the gifts on like Monday or Tuesday or whatever. I was like, "Where's the trophy at?
Damn.
Why isn't it popping?" And apparently, it's because of the latest patch that they had. Some people are actually reporting that this bug is happening where they're giving all the gifts, but the trophy's not popping. So, I'm sad, man. It's like legit like the last two trophies I need just to get the platinum. And I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, that sucks.
So.
Sign.
Man. So yeah, so to cure my sadness though, there was a couple of games I've been thinking about all week. One of them being the Ruined King that Walt talked about, and it's excellent. I love it. It's so much fun. But I will concur with you that it is like the PS4 version is sluggish and it has a lot of loading screens. So I'm gonna wait till the next gen version comes out to be a little more smooth.
Yeah, for sure.
God
Makes
damn.
sense. We got spoiled by the PS5, man.
It's true, man. Yeah, I saw like at least like 6-7 loading screens back to back, and I was like, man, what's wrong with this one? So I looked at it, it was actually the PS4 version, and I was like, this ain't no PS4 enhanced. Stop it. Like, it's feeling kind of sluggish. So I'm hoping they come out with that PS5 version soon because I do want to go back to that game, and hopefully they do save cross progression. I wouldn't mind replaying like the first 4 or 5 hours of Ruined King. It was actually a lot of fun, but still, if I could like save that time, that would be cool too.
Yeah, for sure. Makes sense.
Man, I can't believe what I'm hearing, man. My podcast hosts have become League fans, man. This is crazy.
Runeterra.
Oh,
It
man.
is the world that I want more of, man. Let me tell you, Riot got the lore. They really do. And they can elaborate it. They really can, man.
This is crazy.
And oh
man.
no.
Hey man, this is the vibes today, man. This is what
Yeah, man.
we gotta keep it rolling. All right, so since Macho isn't here to, get into, what he's been playing, a little bit more in depth, I guess I should just go then.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, so for me actually, whoa, listen to this, man. I've actually been finishing some games. Isn't that crazy?
Hey yo, this year with the slumps
Yeah,
been
man.
finishing?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so obviously last week finished Kena Bridge of Spirits. And then this week I finished The Forgotten City. Which
Forgotten City.
yeah, which was, man, a really really interesting game in terms of like I don't know, just like the moral quandaries, like 'cause as I explained last week, this whole idea of the city being governed by this one rule to essentially keep it like sinless, and that rule being the sins of the are all shall suffer with the sins of the one. So meaning if one person in the city commits a sin, then the entire city is going to die for it. And so you would think that that would lead to a city that is completely violence free, a city that no one lies in or no one takes advantage of one another, when in reality this place is full of snakes. It's full of people trying to find loopholes, trying to work their way around this law. And it's really gray, man. And so at the end of the game, you talk to essentially the god who placed this law on this city, and there's multiple endings. I don't know about the other ones, but essentially I convinced him that like, hey man, like this law is like pretty. You might think that this law is right, and that eventually, it's gonna lead to a city that people are sinless, but people have been taking advantage of this law, man. There's too many. It's a law that is left to the interpretation of like the people who try to follow it and things like that. And you basically convince this god of like, hey man, like this is this is essentially fucked, man. And I don't know, it's just really fascinating, the way the conversation specifically and the argument that you have with this god. It's so fascinating. I wish I could like really really get deep into it, because it's just like I don't know. It was just in terms of like the conversation itself and his arguments as to why he believes this law should remain in the city, his motivations for creating the law in the first place. Like all that stuff is so fascinating, and it not only gets into the Greek pantheon, but also the Egyptians and the Romans, and then the civilization that came before the Egyptians as well. Yeah, it's just a really, really fascinating game. And then the ending, how it all like resolves itself is so wholesome, which was something I wasn't, like expecting with this game at all. So yeah, that game really just blew me away. I was not expecting, the quality in its writing and its characters. Yeah, it really blew me away. I really, really loved The Forgotten City. Um, so yeah,
Damn, man. It sounds. I mean, it sounds like it's definitely a narrative experience more than it focuses on the gameplay. And in terms of the conversation with this, God entity, you mentioned, you like to get deeper into it. Question: is the God like God, or is it a self-proclaimed like person or creature that was like, I have the power to control things, so I might as well step up as a
no,
god?
you actually meet the god of the underworld. Um,
Oh.
yeah, and yeah, and it's not like it's not even like he's doing this for like a necessarily like bad reason. Like once you
Mm,
actually hear his explanation and his story, his motivations for doing this in the first place, um, yeah, it's all really, really. So yeah, you meet essentially the god of the underworld. Um, your character is actually
nice.
dead, um, which yeah, it's a pretty cool revelation. Everyone in the city is dead. You're basically in the underworld, but you don't know that until like a certain part of the game. Um,
Oh shit. I thought you were
yeah,
like in purgatory or something.
yeah, kind of. Um,
Oh wow.
but yeah, it's basically your job to figure out how to get out of there, and once you do, yeah, you kind of meet this god. But yeah, it's really, really cool.
Interesting.
Again, the gameplay isn't like the combat isn't the thing that you're there for, but
Right.
nonetheless, it's a really cool
Nice,
game,
man.
and it only took me I think like maybe 8 to 10 hours I want to say. So yeah, it's not too long either. Um, but
Yeah, nice short game.
yeah, but at least for me, once I picked it up, I couldn't stop playing it, which is something I cannot say about a lot of games that came
Yeah.
out in September. Deathloop. So,
Not to name that.
um,
uh,
but
and Forgotten City is it came. You mentioned this one came from a mod, correct?
yeah, it's a mod. It's like a Skyrim mod or something like that. I think I want to say that it's virtually like kind of similar to the actual mod itself, but obviously the main developer, the main writer had to rewrite some things, in order to they can't sell like the same thing basically. So yeah, they had to change some
Right.
things. Um,
Yeah, makes sense.
but yeah, Forgotten City was awesome. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm almost done. I think I might have like one or two chapters left. Um, Really, man, dude, that game, that game is fucking awesome. Um, Macho, I don't know if you're there yet. But I don't know, like the combat, it's still not my favorite, but like it's fine now. Like I'm okay with it now. Um, Again, yeah, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but like I think I don't know. Once you actually start getting into the flow of like using all the characters and bouncing between them back and forth, once you start getting into that flow, then it gets a little bit better. Um, but yeah, it's still not like my favorite thing in the world, but it's all right. Yeah, so like I just unlocked the fourth element for my guns, so yeah, I'm pretty close to the end. But yeah, man, it's probably like my favorite Marvel thing that I've like, whether it be movies, comics, whatever, that I've experienced in like a really, really long time. Yeah, I really, really love this game. I'm excited to see where it goes in its ending.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think then it's due a sequel?
I don't know. I gotta finish it first before, see where
Okay,
it
so
goes.
far no indicators. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, I would hope so because I really do love these characters, and I would love to see, a continuation, for them. But
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's definitely getting a sequel. I can see that.
yeah, okay.
Tight.
Um, yeah. So Guardians, yeah, basically just reiterate, what I said last week that yeah, it's fantastic. It's probably like my biggest surprise of this year. I was not expecting it to be as good as it is. The fact that I'm playing it like, every night and, I'm engaged with it and I want to finish it again is something that I can't say for a lot of games. Deathloop. So, yeah. So, yeah.
No,
Really enjoy that.
Jay, but it's nominated for the game of the year.
Let's not talk about it. Actually, let's talk about it. Uh, I think, but honestly, really, really quick, I think I was thinking about this after our podcast last week. I think Deathloop is going to be like Spider-Man was in 2018 and like Horizon was in 2017. That is quote unquote a good game, but it's not. There's I don't even actually 2021 is weird where it's like I was gonna say that it's in a place where there's better games in its categories, but I don't know if that's true for 2021. But like I guess my point is that like I feel like Spider-Man, like Horizon, that there's just other games that like all right, so best narrative, for instance, Deathloop
Right.
is not going to win in that category. Best art direction, yeah, Deathloop has like good art direction, but it's not going to beat. There's other games in that category that's better. So what I'm trying to say is that like, yeah, it's quote unquote good in these categories, but it's not good enough to win in those categories. Is my biggest thing.
Did anybody else notice that Metroid Dread was nominated for Game of the Year, but wasn't nominated in any other category?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kind of sus.
Isn't that isn't that kind of weird? I don't know.
Yeah,
Nintendo
no,
sliding in.
but it was gonna be there. It was definitely gonna be there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great game, but I don't know if it's like I don't know. It's a weird
Yeah.
Game of the Year
It's
year.
go. You know if it's goatee. You know if it's goatee.
And Metroid Dread,
It's the year of a
like Ori 2 and
experimentation.
Hollow Knight. Like I consider those I consider those better games in a sense.
Gotcha. But yeah, so yeah, that was Guardians, and then something I bought actually like just last night was because I was looking for through the PlayStation Store, Black Friday sales, the indie sales. I have a bunch of games on my wish list that I intend to buy. And what I did instead was I didn't buy any of the games that are on my wish list. So, I bought Mafia, Definitive Edition,
Oh, the
which I
first one?
didn't know. Yeah, the first one. I didn't know this was a 2K game, so I saw that 2K Presents on the first screen. I was like, oh man, I don't want to support 2K, man, but I did. Um, that's my sin to bear. But
Yeah. It's your own. That's a cross to
yeah,
carry.
yeah, but
Man.
yeah, I only played about an hour of it. Man, dude, this already I'm hooked on this story, man. Um, it's like the 1930s and sort of that, like gangster like New York era
Yeah.
is something
It's
that I'm
legit
not.
Goodfellas.
Yeah, it's something I'm not really familiar with, but yeah, I don't know. It's just the presentation of it all, man, is so I'm just hooked. Like instantly hooked into it. I haven't even gotten into like a gunfight or anything like that. The driving sucks, I can tell you that much. But yeah, like I haven't really gotten into like the meat of this game or anything like that. And already I'm really really digging it and where the story is going. Um, so yeah,
Nice, man.
I'm
Have you
digging it.
played the other ones?
No, this is my first Mafia game. Again,
Oh,
like I said,
interesting.
I'm not too familiar with the 1930s aesthetic, but man, I'm
Hmm.
really really digging it. I love how the people dress. The people talking is kind of is kind of whatever for me, but I love how the city looks. Um, yeah, all that stuff. Aesthetically, it's really really cool. Um, so yeah,
Nice, man.
I actually don't even know if I've gotten like an hour into it. Uh, but yeah, just very very brief time with it. But so far, I'm really digging it. So yeah, that
Cool, man.
is
Yeah.
Mafia. Um, yeah, those are the games that I've been playing. Matcha, did you have anything else that you wanted to like expand upon, or are you good?
Yeah, no, I did. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like brainstorm like what it could be that I'm losing power and like why it's happening. So I'm like texting my fiance at the same time, and I think because maybe I have the dryer on, maybe that's sucking up so much energy that it's like the PS5 and my computer just going, blank afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. In any case, yeah. So I was talking about Ruin King. I heard you talking about Mafia and stuff like that. I did pick up a couple of games for Black Friday, man. I caught up that Switch deal on GameStop that were like $26 for some Nintendo exclusives. So I picked up Fire Emblem and Astral Chain from there.
Nice, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Those games I had on my quote unquote wish list for a while too. So I was glad I was able to get them all for like near like 50% something like that. Um, the other game that I've been playing, I played all of Friday, and I'm losing track of my days actually because I remember playing this game just for a long time. I think it was yesterday morning until like 1 a.m. last night. Hitman 3.
Hey.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. I think I understand the magic of Hitman now. Um,
Good.
man, I played the first level. I got to Dartmoor before I had to head out for Thanksgiving dinner with the family and everything. And then when we got back like around 8 or 9 o'clock, I just stopped at um Mendoza.
Oh. Oh damn.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I went, I came to bed, and my friend's like, "So how's Hitman?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm at the second to last level." She was like, "What?"
Yeah.
It's,
Damn.
yeah, dude. I blasted through those levels, man. It's, not because like I want to like beat it, or just because I'm having so much fun, and
Right.
I'm like literally just going to the levels and like literally just kind of running around, just kind of see how everything works and like what makes certain things tick and what doesn't, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm experimenting a lot. I'm reloading a lot of saves, a lot of quick saves, stuff like that, just because I want to see like how this world reacts to what I'm doing.
Right.
And I got to Mendoza. I was excited to get to that one because that was like my second most wanted level I wanted to play in the game. And
Right.
I just stopped right where I finished talking to Diana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm
Mendoza.
actually enjoying the story. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Yeah. Mendoza's a fucking fantastic level. Um, I'm gonna disappoint you really quick and tell you that I don't know if you know this already, but the next level is like not a traditional Hitman level.
Yeah, I saw. I actually read your what was it your worst to best levels on lordsofgaming.net for
Uh,
Hitman 3.
gotcha.
Yeah, I read that before I actually ended up buying the game, and I did remember you saying that like that one level is more kind of like a shooting gallery than it is
Yeah,
like a traditional Hitman level.
yeah, which is disappointing that the game, like the final level of the trilogy ends like that, but still, the previous five levels are fantastic.
Yeah, I'm loving it so far, man. Like I can't believe like I'm actually like loving it as much as I am because like the back of my head I'm like I'm not really into stealth games. I'm not sure like if I really like this, but man, the more I'm experimenting in these levels and kind of just finding the satisfaction that I never had before, was being the ultimate silent assassin.
Right.
For me, I'm very much guns blazing. Like I'm okay with like being up in your face and any kind of combat like that, or any sort of traditional level like that. But when it comes to Hitman, like I love all the different avenues I can take, even if it is overwhelming at first.
Yeah.
I'm loving all the different avenues I can take when it comes to just manipulating an environment to like the way I want it to do.
Exactly.
It's so cool, man. It's so sleek. There's some points where I feel like I'm playing a PS4 game. I know it's a cross-generational title, but some of the graphics is a little like not as amazing as I was hoping it would be, but it looks like it's still an amazing looking game, and the art style is just incredible.
Yeah. What's been your favorite level so far?
Absolutely Dartmoor.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
It's the thing about Dartmoor too is that I always have a little frustration because it was somebody dressed as the investigator and to go around and question everybody, basically go into the room. I'm like, wait, how am I gonna get into everybody's rooms? I don't have the key. I don't like. I'm like, oh wait, I can go outside the window and scale around to the secret rooms.
Yeah.
And then that's where I'm thinking of like, okay, think a little more outside the box. I think in Dartmoor is really like where I flex more of my like stealth muscle to think a little more outside the box and to solve this riddle, solve this murder mystery.
Yeah.
And it's been a blast. And the thing is like it's confusing at first because like there's something on the third floor, there's something on the first floor, and then you get to go to the fourth floor. But it's fun. It's fun at the same time. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, for sure. I forgot which level I ranked number one. But yeah, Dartmoor was definitely like up there. It's a really, really fun level. Um,
It's absolutely. I'm excited for Mendoza though. That one I'm like, I
yeah,
think it's gonna be really cool just by the scenery and everything, and I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to play last night, but I know if I did, I would have been up until like 3 a.m.
yeah, Mendoza, yeah, it's really, really fun. Honestly, I think that might have been the level I spent the most time with. Either that or Dubai. But yeah, Mendoza is awesome.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
lot to find there. And then obviously just it being like a vineyard is aesthetically like really, really cool.
for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
But
the thing is too is that what kind of pushed me over the edge to pick up the game anyway, not because it was just on sale, but also because I remembered that earlier this year we redeemed Hitman 2 for free from PS Plus.
man,
So
I don't know, man. I was slacking, man. I don't know why I didn't do that because I was one of the things I was looking at last night was that Hitman 2 and like I think it's still $60 on PSN.
yeah, yeah,
And I'm like, come on, I'm
yeah.
not spending $60 on something that came out like 3 years ago. Like, come
And
on,
the
man.
expansion is like $100, something like that.
I
The gold,
know.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird. It's weird pricing.
Yeah,
I got it for free, baby.
I know.
Yeah, so I picked it up for free on PS Plus, well, quote unquote, for free. And again, what pushed me over the edge was that when I downloaded the Hitman 2 Access Pass through Hitman 3, I jumped into Miami because I remember you talking about it. So
Yeah.
I jumped into it and I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just walking around, killing people. Just again, their disguises and everything. I'm like, all right, yeah, I can do this. I'm looking forward to playing Hitman 3. So let's do this. That's the reason I bought the entire game, is because I jumped into Miami with no idea what to do, and I was just entranced by kind of this game's own little world inside its level. You can tell it has so much love put into it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, man, Hitman 2, when I think about Hitman 2, it's got it's probably got the most like I don't know, because Hitman 3 also has like a really, really good set of levels, but Hitman 2 specifically, like New York or Miami, or there's like this one tropical island level in it. I forget what it's
Yeah,
called.
Last Resort.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
believe it's a DLC one.
yeah, Hitman 2's. I think honestly the New York one is a DLC level as well. But
Is it?
yeah, top to bottom, like the levels in Hitman 2 are probably the best in the trilogy.
Yeah, I
which is
really love
awesome.
Miami. And here's the thing with Miami. Miami is so diverse. It's so diverse in the ways of of approaching a target and the options you have. Because literally, you have an android being tested. Like it goes from that to the back gutter of a like an alleyway where you can just kick someone into a hole. Like it goes from very elaborate to something super simple, and it's so diverse in its approaches. I have to say that as much as I forgot the name, it's the last one. My God, the one where you have to infiltrate like the secret society or whatever.
Oh yeah.
As cool as that part is in terms of the premise and the ways of performing the kills, it doesn't give me the same excitement that Miami did. Miami just I think it's very much the environment feels so alive, like there's so much going on. And I think in Hitman 2, I haven't played Hitman 3. I will eventually. But Hitman 2, each level is so unique in what it does. Because the very first level, I forget the name, but it's literally you just have to walk towards the house in like at night and it's raining and there's a storm. That's the most 007 mission out of all of the Hitman levels, I think. It's so ominous. I don't know, it's so calm. And there's like no barbaric approach like the final level of Hitman 3, where it's the shooting gallery, which I'm not one to use my guns. I never use my guns in Hitman. Almost never. If I use it, it's to like kill a bodyguard that saw me in the most inopportune moment and I need to get this shit done, But I almost never use my gun. In fact, I hide it in canisters. I barely even have it on me. I rely on my hands on everything else, but shooting gallery, I mean, that's not bad as long as the rest of the levels are good. I just wish Hitman 2 had the same fidelity that Hitman 3 has,
Yeah, that's fair actually. Yeah, but no, it's I'll have to agree on that. I don't mind the shooting gallery part of it just because it is a little different, but I can see why some people would be disappointed because of as an ender to the trilogy.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's awesome that you're enjoying it, man. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it.
Yeah, same. It's I'm looking forward to getting to Mendoza and just replaying the levels over again. And surprisingly, I really am enjoying the story. I think it's like a really fun Jason Bourne-esque, James Bond kind of story that I'm really invested into. I think it's really cool, even just jumping into the trilogy here.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah, for sure. This gives me more hope for their 007 game because the style they're gonna nail. My big thing is with Hitman, I adore the stealth, and Agent 47 I think is an interesting character, even if he has some personality, but that's not the point of the game. It's kind of like Isaac from Dead Space, but I hope that the 007 game does hit the nail on the head in terms of stealth and approaches and the sexiness,
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's gonna do it for the games that we've been playing. So we're gonna jump into some topics here. So let's talk about the one, I guess, sort of big thing that happened this week was Square Enix showed off some gameplay of Spider-Man and Marvel's Avengers, and man, I feel like it was always gonna go. It was always gonna go rough because you have Insomniac Spider-Man for comparison. So I feel like it was gonna be a uphill battle from the beginning. But at the same time, man, once you actually see him in motion, then it's come on.
That was rough, man.
Yeah,
he's exercising. Let the man exercise.
Anybody can be Spider-Man, even your Zumba enthused mom.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, that was crazy, man. I can't believe they turned that in. I can't believe they handed that to their superiors and said, "Yeah, let's click send."
Man.
They had to have known, right? They had to have known.
Sadly,
Did
no.
they?
Sadly,
Did
no.
they though? don't
I,
know.
don't, I know that's the thing too. Is like when these people, when these devs are putting out like
These people,
these people,
these crystal dynamics.
when they're putting out something like this, like I don't know, I feel like they have to, like someone in the room has to be like, this doesn't look good. Like that one gameplay clip where he's shooting out the webs,
Yeah.
that looks horrible, dude. Like there's like, it looks like the motion capture was like non-existent on that clip, man. And that's a game. Not a game. That's a DLC that's coming out in what, this week?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's coming out this week, and then and that clip literally just played like last week or this past week.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Can't believe
Yeah.
it.
You're gonna cop it, right? You're a fan of Marvel's Avengers, right, Macho?
It's still got on the shelf, but I'm debating on gracing another GameStop customer with its presence.
Nah, they're not gonna buy that. But
I don't know, man. I don't know. Someone else gets suckered other than me, right?
But yeah, man, he's looking rough. I saw someone on Twitter was like, man, this Spider-Man definitely shoots. His webs definitely don't attach to buildings. I was like, goddamn, yeah, probably.
No, that's a fact, man. You see him swinging in the clips, and he's literally just
really?
grabbed onto clouds. Yeah.
Oh man, that's like the cardinal sin, man. If you can't do that, I mean, yeah, if you don't do that right, then like, come on, man.
No, yeah, it's straight up like Spider-Man 1 PS2 time.
Oh man.
It's like Jay, you had to look it up. You had to look up this of him just swinging. It looks bad. And the thing is, people had this suspicion too because of the fact that there's Black Widow and Hawkeye who kind of do the exact same thing, where like they're kind of grabbing onto nothing, and they have Cardinal Sin number 2, where like not only is their webs getting shot up into clouds and sticking, but the Spider-Man is actually limited vertically. So he can't go as high as like certain buildings and stuff like that. There's an invisible wall.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So it's even more limiting. But to be honest, I think this was the kind of the this was gonna happen, man. I saw this coming from a mile away, and I hope it'll be better, at least in the animation department. But man, it's rough.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm just like, I'm not even gonna play this. Like, I'm just gonna sell the game, man.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. It's interesting. But yeah, man, that sucks, man. It really does.
In news of Spider-Man, it sucks.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, man. I wish them all the best. But yeah, man. So really quickly, we could touch on Neo: The World Ends With You. I don't know if you guys saw this, but this was like a pretty big debate I was seeing online. So Square Enix recently said that Neo: The World Ends With You was it underperformed. There's another game that they released recently that they said actually I think did okay for them. But yeah, Neo was the one that underperformed, and this brought up a big debate. People calling out Square Enix because they barely even marketed this game. Like, did you guys even know that this game came out?
Yeah, I definitely heard of it, and I know that the extent is that they put out a demo, and I tried it, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, this was one of the games in my wish list. But yeah, it's just interesting that like it's like that surprise Pikachu face, man, that meme, because it's like Square Enix doesn't market a game, and then they're surprised when it underperforms. So yeah, I saw a bunch of people like being like, what? I didn't even know this game came out. So yeah, that's I don't know. I do want to try this game at some point, but yeah.
I was aware of the marketing when it first came out, and for a moment, it was for a very brief moment, it was being like talked about like in various places, but after that, it just died down.
Because like
After a while,
it wasn't in like any press conference or state of play. Like it was just like revealed during like a tweet. I'm pretty sure. Or
I think so.
at least that was like the first time I saw PlayStation talk about it. Was like they just tweeted it out.
I think I saw it first during or after a Nintendo Direct. I think.
Okay, that might be the case.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it
a lot
was
of people were
like,
putting focus on like the E3 press conference because they gave a big chunk of time to Guardians of the Galaxy, and
Oh
not to Neo. But I don't, you know what? I don't even remember if Neo even was in that press conference, so maybe they have a point.
yeah.
yeah.
God, do you guys as a tangent? Do you guys remember how down everybody was on Guardians after that Square Enix press conference?
Man, we were.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
all were.
roasting it.
Yeah,
It's because the game
Crazy.
looked rough, man. That game looked hella rough,
and
man.
I did not believe that thing was coming out this year. But
And right now, it's contender for Game of the Year in people's minds. In people's
man.
minds.
and Idols Montreal we trust. But yeah, so yeah, that's nearly the world ends with you. So I guess sort of the thing that we can spend the rest of the podcast talking about is I want to you guys tell me, should we do 20 characters or 25 characters for this next topic? Because I was thinking together as this is going to be the DualShock Sense list of the 20 or 25 characters that need to be in the next PlayStation Allstars Battle Royale. So yeah, we can kind of whittle down this list, argue over which characters should be in the list, who shouldn't be. So yeah, what are you guys thinking? Should we do like what number do you guys think is the sweet spot?
25. Yeah.
Yeah,
25?
I was gonna say that 25 is, I feel, enough for you to not have to focus on releasing any more characters in a while. Like it'll keep it interesting for a minute, you know.
Okay. All right.
And I want them all voice acted. Just putting that out there. Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl. They're not voice actor. The voice actor. There's no voice lines for these characters.
Interesting.
It's weird. It's
Yeah.
so weird.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, let's get started, man. So number one out of this 25, obviously you have to have Kratos in there. Can we all agree on that?
100%.
No,
But
no, no,
which Kratos?
not Kratos. No.
Question is, which Kratos?
Well, I mean, if they want to get like, I don't know, like fucking Smash crazy, where they have like regular Link and then Toon Link, then I guess they could have both. But I feel like it would be okay just to have like normal, like the OG trilogy Kratos, and then like a skin. You could switch, to the older Kratos or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Like I don't think
Absolutely,
I don't
yeah.
think that needs to be two characters, but I don't know. I think people will probably
No.
disagree with that.
Yeah, let them disagree.
Okay, so who's next?
Let's get the obvious ones out of the way. So, Nathan or not Nathan?
Yeah, Nathan Drake.
Okay. Yes.
All right, so that's
Him will be a very, Snake, like in Smash kind of thing, just an arsenal of stuff.
Yeah, with the weird jumps and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'll say, do we want him to have abilities though from the Uncharted 4 multiplayer?
Whether or not it's canon.
That could be pretty cool.
sure. I honestly don't remember it, so sure. But I was gonna ask, do we add anyone else from Uncharted?
I was gonna say Nadine. But-
Nadine over, some
Over
other
Chloe?
character? Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be too similar if like
Right,
the
yeah,
characters from
that's
the
fair.
same universe would be.
Okay,
You know?
then put in Sully. Just Sully, wait.
Nah,
He just jumps and falls.
I agree, because at the end of the day, it's just people with guns. It's not like they have like
It's just
any
people, yeah.
powers or anything like that. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Nathan Drake is number 2. Number 3, I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring. Aloy, put Aloy in there, obviously.
Yeah, 100%.
Um,
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
who's number 4?
You gotta put Sly Cooper in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
for sure.
Gotta put Sly Cooper, especially with his ultimate having Bentley and Murray come in with the Sly van.
Now,
Like,
here's
Cool.
the question: do you use his OG design or the Thieves in Time design?
no, you gotta do OG.
Thank you.
But the thing is, like, you know what they would do probably? They would get like the canceled movie version of him and put that in there.
God, that would be so fucking gross, man.
Just give him skin.
So
This man
gross.
said it'll be gross.
Yeah, man. Like, I feel like all the pictures I see of him nowadays, especially like with people doing videos or whatever, it's always that version of him. And I'm like, can you guys not see like a discrepancy here? Can you guys not see like the dip in quality from one version to the next? Like, why do you keep using this version? Like, I don't know, man. It's fucking weird to me. But yeah, so Sly Cooper obviously, and then I'm also gonna say you put Ratchet and Clank in there.
For sure.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Ratchet and Clank,
That's
Jack,
my character.
Jack and Daxter as well. You got to put them in there.
Yep.
So
Astro.
sure.
He can be a character.
I think he's gotten to a point where he's, yeah,
He's
for
a
sure.
mascot, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so wait, let's go over this really quickly. So we have Kratos, Nathan Drake, Aloy, Sly, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, and which was the one you just said?
Astro.
Astro. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 7 right there. All right.
Okay.
So who's next?
Put in. Dang. What's a PlayStation? No, that one's on PC. Wait, no. Is he on Xbox? Would
I'm gonna
Joker
s-
count?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like either one of the Persona characters.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But specifically P5 or could we do P4?
I wish. You know they're gonna do P5.
Yeah.
Probably just put Joker in there.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then I'm gonna say that. Yeah, let's get into like the weeds of like PlayStation, because PlayStation Battle All-Stars Royale 1, whatever it was called, had
made no
even
sense.
DMC Dante. Yeah,
It made no
DMC
sense.
Dante.
It had the fucking Big Daddy from BioShock, man. A game
That's-
that was exclusive. The first game that was exclusive to Xbox. Like, I don't know, that's a head scratcher to me, man. You have Fat Princess as well, man. Who wants to play as Fat Princess?
Oh yeah, that was fun. I mean, I like Big Daddy though. That's actually one of my favorite like characters.
It's
in a video game, but-
it's a cool inclusion, but it just doesn't make sense to me that PlayStation would go out to get that. But I feel like we haven't really gotten into like, you know, the other like first party stuff. Like, we talked about the obvious ones, like, you know, Aloy and Nathan Drake, but yeah, so I mean, obviously we gotta get Jin in there as well, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, get Jin. That'll be cool. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking some third parties, so like obviously like the Final Fantasy stuff, like Cloud, or just including Cloud in there.
Okay.
But the other game I was thinking of that was big on PlayStation. It was on other consoles, but PlayStation as well. Let's get Jill Valentine in there.
See, I love me some Jill Valentine. But if we are gonna have like a representative of like Resident Evil, who like do you know where I'm going with this? Like
I know you want to say Chris Redfield, but he's been in everything.
no, but
come on.
I'm trying to think along the lines like obviously we would rather have Jill or like Claire, but I'm trying to think like in an actual theoretical like PlayStation Allstars Battle Royale, which character do you think is going to be like the most likely that they would put in here?
Leon.
Yeah, that's what I would think too. I'm gonna put Jill on the list, but I definitely think if this game was to ever happen, I think it would probably be Leon or Chris that they'd put in this.
Yeah. Well, depending on that movie. So how was that Resident Evil movie?
Hey man, let's not talk about it.
I heard they turned our boy Leon to a comic relief character.
Hey man, that's crazy. They had the audacity to say that. Well, for this movie, we really wanted to do something interesting with Chris, and actually, if you look back at the game, he was actually a naive cop in the first game. It's like, no, he wasn't, man. Come on, you guys didn't play that game. Come on, man.
You literally, if you play as him, that's hard mode because he has less space in his storage. That makes him even more badass. Like, where's the naiveness there? Come on, man.
So yeah, we got Jill in there. Who else are we putting? Which I mean, this is the big one, but which Spider-Man are we putting in there?
Oh, I honestly think they would do double Spider-Man it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so
because it makes sense. It makes sense to have two Spider-Man in there too, actually, because they both have different powers essentially.
Yeah. Okay. So Miles and Peter.
I know it's cross-plat now, but it wasn't before. So if it's not now, I don't think we should include Kiryu in it.
I absolutely think we should.
We should.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
good.
gonna say we should
Thank
put a Tekken character in there. That makes sense. Oh, not Tekken. I'm sorry. Yakuza.
Wow. They're not all the same, Macho. Come on.
Oh, you played that card on me? Oh man.
That's low key. That's
Oh,
low
man.
key. That's low key racist, Macho. Goddamn.
Oh, come on, man.
There's
Don't do that to me. I'm about to give him some money today. Don't do that to me.
There's a hint of racism in there. there's a whiff.
So with, oh man, you smelling the wrong thing, brother. I swear it's not.
So yeah, Kazuma
It's
Kiryu.
Kazuya. That's what it is. It's Kazuya. Don't play with me. It's the same thing, man. Come on.
Kazuma Kiryu.
Moving on. So yeah, we got Kazuma Kiryu in there. Obviously we had
Question:
go ahead.
Is Nier cross-plat?
Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't put two. I don't know. I mean, do you guys think we should have 2B in there?
To be
I don't know, man.
determined.
I don't know if people really associate Nier with PlayStation like that.
Yeah, I agree. I was saying like
The thighs, though.
Jesus Christ. I was saying
Well, Wall, you objectifying woman now? Is that
oh
is
man.
that what you're doing?
Don't play
That's
that
how you
guy,
doing
right?
it?
Oh man.
We're all kinds of crazy here.
So we could put 2B like on here, but like once we actually whittle down the list, I feel like she's probably one of the ones that would probably not make the top 25.
Yeah,
Okay,
No,
so
I agree.
so just putting 2B
you're right,
there
right.
for now.
you're right.
God,
Cat,
yeah, okay.
Cat,
That's a good one.
and Raven. Put both of them.
Okay, I'll put both.
No. Let it be just
Yeah.
a skin swap or something.
Okay, yeah, sure. Different, same abilities, but different styles, because they essentially.
I put both, but obviously once we whittle down to 25, she'll probably be Raven will be knocked out.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay, so who else?
A hunter from Bloodborne.
Yep.
Or Lady
Oh
Maria.
yeah. How we figure? Yeah, definitely. I forget that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's crazy.
Cannot forget.
Okay. Who else?
I'm looking through my list of games right now.
Yeah, I'm
Let me
looking at my
see.
shelf.
Yeah, same.
Crash.
Yeah, I think Crash could be
Yeah,
good.
it's a good mascot. Yeah.
I totally unplugged that.
do we put Killzone Man in there?
I mean,
No.
make it like a skin for your. We're gonna make an avatar, like Mies, but it's gonna be a PlayStation avatar. You can put that on.
Yeah, because he was I don't even know his name, but like the Helghast character was in the last one, so like I feel like we have to put it on the list, but it's probably not gonna make our 25.
Oh, speaking of that, what about the aliens from Resistance?
Would you put the aliens or the main character?
No, the aliens. Yeah, but like an alien character.
Okay.
That'll make it cool. Like it's like when they put what's his name, General Rom and Killer Instinct
Okay.
or the Arbiter.
Yeah, but like those are like iconic, like more iconic characters than the goddamn. I think they're called chimeras, but like the goddamn chimeras
Yeah.
from So like I understand why the Arbiter is in Killer Instinct because like you play as him and he's important to Halo 2, but like I don't know. I don't know if I get that same. So it's on the list, but I'm just saying I don't know if you ever get that same sense with the chimeras. Okay. Who else do we put?
Should we add the Demon Souls main character? He'll be sword and shield, and then the Bloodborne hunter, or even Lady Maria just have different moveset.
I mean, sure. Yeah, I'll add him.
Do you guys want to add Deacon St. John?
I mean, we should.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Cole McGrath from Infamous.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought about it before. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
There is
Infamous 2.
there is specifically a pair of characters so important to PlayStation that we have not mentioned yet.
Sonic and
No,
Tails.
I'm not even gonna let you finish that.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Spyro. It's not a pair, but that was the first thing that came to mind.
Joel and Ellie, man.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
No. Where you have Joel come in and Ellie's riding on his back.
I was saying, do you have them? Do you have them separate, or do you have them coming in together?
No,
Make it
that would
like
be
a duck hunt scenario.
Oh man.
that would be separate because like in
No,
my
yo.
head,
Like ice climbers.
no.
Like ice climbers. Yeah.
The way I have it in my head is that Joel would be the powerhouse, right, with his bat, his shotgun.
Golf
Not even a
club
bat.
and everything.
No, not a golf. just a piece of wood, and then give him a piece of wood and a shotgun. He'll be the powerhouse, and he'll be the one to do those wrestling moves, like the power drive.
At least the long range.
No, I would say Allie's more of like she's more like a Sheik. She's fast and she's quick and she has big maneuverability, but she has low damage.
Okay. All right.
But I mean, I kind of want to see like Ellie like doing flips
Oh man.
with her backpack.
Imagine,
She puts like her ultimate, her putting like the scissor and bomb in her backpack and throwing up in the air.
Oh yeah.
And then she screams out, "Dina!"
Oh man. On top of having Joel and Ellie, I'm gonna put Abby in there.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm gonna put Abby in there.
Oh man, the memes are on that one.
Dude, she would be. Come on, she'd be so fun.
Should
My
be a brawler.
mad people no, but mad people put like Joel versus Ellie in like in YouTube.
Oh man.
The true match down in hell.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I'm trying to think. So, I think first part. Do we? I think honestly, I think we have to like we have to put like all like the first party stuff in here. So like, even though I don't think Celine from Returnal is like at that point, I think just by virtue of like that character being first party now, you have to put her in there. Or do you guys disagree?
Yeah. I mean that. I don't know, because I don't think we should be limited to like just the main characters, which is why I talked about the Chimera before. Like if we're gonna do something from Returnal, let's do something like really cool, man. And that's like the aliens that are in Returnal.
Okay,
Like,
so you
Want to put
want
Hyperion in
like
there?
Frike or something, or Hyperion or whatever. You know?
you
Yo.
want nasty ass Frike in there?
Yeah, dude, come on, let's get wild, bro.
This shit
Alright.
nasty. No, you should make them bosses, like in a story mode.
Oh, that would be cool. That'd be cool.
Like,
That's because I think we should talk about like what stages are in there too, because we're talking about like stages in this fighting game.
Yeah, we can do that.
Having the fourth boss in Returnal, the Oregon one.
Yeah, Hyperion.
Yeah, that's the one, Hyperion, right? Okay, yeah. That would be like a really cool like level.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I feel like if we're gonna, initially we're thinking characters. Thinking of them as characters, we'd have to give them the Ridley. What's it called? My God, the Metroid boss.
Yeah, Ridley, yeah.
Ridley. The Ridley treatment where they.
No, I'm
shrink him
sorry,
down.
Ripley. I'm sorry, it's Rip.
Is it Ripley?
I think so.
Isn't Ripley the director? Wait, no, that's the Ridley Scott. No. Oh fuck, what's it called? Give me a second.
I think it's Ripley. It's
Ridley. Who's Ripley? Ripley.
I don't know.
Alien.
I don't know what the hell is happening, man.
Oh, Ellen Ripley. You're thinking of the alien. Okay,
Oh, my
Ridley.
goodness.
So the boss, it's like a recurring boss in Metroid. So they shrunk him down and smash in order to make it playable. So in this case, I'm imagining like Frike, just like a smaller version of Frike in PlayStation Allstars. But if it's gonna be a boss, it's just normal size. And one of the stages can be the Hyperion boss stage, where it's like moving all like balls hit you and all that. You know.
Pause,
Like,
man.
Something like that, yeah. That'd be cool.
But okay, so all right, so I put goddamn Freak on the list. Okay, so who else should be in this?
Let's see. Looking up now.
Do we put you know what? I'm gonna put Fetch from Infamous Second Son.
Ooh, yes.
I'm
Damn.
putting her over Delson Rowe.
Lord, yes. Any day.
Oh,
I agree. I agree.
Walt, how do you feel about putting William from Neo in there?
Oh, okay. Honestly, I feel like William, give him the proper like spirit, like the proper demon spirit, and I think Saoirse would be the ideal one to make it more iconic. Yeah, that'd be a good pick. I bet people would debate on putting maybe like Nobunaga or something, but I think William would be a cool addition,
Yeah.
especially if you give him like a Joker-esque like second form, like a demon form,
Yeah.
which is cool.
So I think we, at least first party wise, I think we've exhausted it. So do we have like any third party options that we can think of?
I wish I could say Sora, but I know how much a legal nightmare that was for Smash
Sora.
Brothers, so I'm not even gonna entertain that.
Yeah.
Let's put in freaking. God damn, what's the name?
Oh, can we put Kana in there?
Ooh,
I want to put Kana in there.
Okay.
you sound like a kid. Can we put Kana? I want to put Kana.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
looking. I
for
was looking
sure.
at the box on my shelf, and I was like, I need to play you still.
Dude, if we're putting in the Demon Souls, fucking and Blood, put Sekiro in there. Like, what the hell? Put Sekiro in there, bro. Like,
I don't know about that one though.
Yeah.
boy, the grapple. Come on. If anything, substitute the Demon Souls one. I would prefer Sekiro over a Demon Souls one.
I don't. I don't think the wolf is as iconic though.
You don't know that. Yeah, you're right.
I'll put him on the list, but I don't think he's gonna make our 25.
Yeah, just a maybe. Just a DLC skin or sticker.
Okay.
How many do we have?
Well over 25, I think.
Okay. I was gonna
Um,
suggest Kirby, but
yeah, you do that.
no. I was gonna
See what
mention.
happens.
Do we include anyone from Quantic Dream or not?
I guess.
I don't want freaking Ethan, and no, I don't want
No,
freaking
no,
Ethan. in
but
this
Connor,
game.
Heavy Rain is the
obviously-
least one to
Obviously,
pick from.
Connor.
I was gonna say either Connor or fuck, what's her name in Beyond Two Souls?
But yeah,
Protagonist.
I think
'Cause she has spirit powers and stuff.
I think it's Connor. So we could put
Yeah,
Connor in
would
there.
be good. Yeah. Ethan.
Okay.
Put Ethan in there. What's wrong with you, Macho?
I haven't played Beyond Two Souls, so I don't know. I would rather put Ellen Page
Do
in
we-
there, but
Do we put Dante?
Elliot.
I'm sorry, Elliot Page.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Dante.
Yeah.
From we were roasting.
Not
the first one.
from Ninja Theory's infamous DMC. We put the OG Dante in there.
OG. Oh.
Yeah, if you put Dante, I would love to see Virgil in there too.
Okay.
I was about to say, but I think no, that one's cross-plat. Dante's Inferno is cross-plat, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I just put Dante in there. Okay.
Try. Oh, okay. Do we put Solid Snake in there?
Yeah, I feel like you have to, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
Or at least
Yes.
Big Boss MGS3.
Okay. Pulling
Or Raiden.
Snake.
Raiden.
Oh yeah, Raiden would be cool.
Raiden would be cool because I feel like we need to make it different enough. Because then if we put Solid Snake in it, we have to make them unique enough where it stands out and people call it. We don't want to. We're competing. We're trying to make it better than the Smash version.
True.
Okay. So, and then in that same vein, what about Sam Porter Bridges?
His ultimate, he throws you the baby.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be better. I don't know. I
Would be
wouldn't be
interesting.
I wouldn't be super psyched to see Sam Porter Bridges.
Really?
At the very least,
Yeah.
I would put a Death Stranding stage, like the beach,
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
and make it a ever changing place. Like the storm starts, or you see the I forgot the name of the dark shadows that appear, and they start appearing. Make it. It can be a cool. I don't know. Is there another character that could be like a good fighting character from Death Stranding? I can't recall any right now.
I mean,
Um,
I think,
maybe Fragile because she can teleport.
I think in terms of
Good.
like representing a franchise, because that's like what all these are.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how do you not go with Sam?
Oh well, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, again, he may not actually end up on our top 25, but he should at least
Right.
be on
Yeah. Be
this list
considered.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Sam.
Do you want to put a Tales of character in there? I'm not sure how much of Tales of games are already connected to PlayStation though.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, but you tell me, which one do you guys think is like the most famous one?
Given the popularity, I was gonna suggest maybe Shion, but in in terms of legacy, my personal favorite, I would choose one from Excelia, but I doubt people would recognize that.
Yeah, same. So it'll be an obscure character, but
Yeah.
I feel like Tails fans will be excited for whichever one. But yeah, I would say like Alpha and Shion would be
Yeah.
kind of cool to put in there.
Yes, sir. Put the thorns, and you can play around with that, with the
You know what?
thorns and all that.
We put Jill Valentine in earlier. I'm also gonna add Leon S. Kennedy.
Yeah, go for it. I think that's good.
You cannot get more iconic than that.
Okay. So
Oh, what about? Oh, we're forgetting one, man. We're forgetting one big important third-person action game that came out at the beginning of the PS3's life cycle.
What, Franklin from GTA 5?
No. The girl from Heavenly Sword.
oh, okay.
Oh. Wow. God damn, man, you went back.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. That's
Oh, man.
what's her name? I'm trying to figure it out right now.
Oh, we
Yeah,
also have to put Sackboy in there.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Sure.
Hey man.
I don't know what he's gonna do, but he's gonna blow bubbles in my
Hey
face.
man, he'll find a way.
Hey, man.
You find a way.
He'll Five Nights at Freddy put you inside of him.
What about the is it the Wanderer or something like that from Shadow Colossus? I don't know his actual title.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you give me an idea. Then Journey, like put in the little thing from Journey.
I was thinking about that too. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Imagine that character. That'd be so beautiful, so graceful.
Kicking ass.
Kicking ass. Yeah, mains would be annoying as fuck. Yeah, man. The tractor from
I guess we should put Sweet Tooth from.
Yes.
100%. Yeah,
From
100%.
Twisted. Yes.
All right. I think
The goat from Goat Simulator.
we're good. To be honest. Yeah. Okay, so I'll read you guys' list. If you guys have any last second additions, then yeah, we can talk about it afterwards. Okay, so Kratos, Nathan Drake, Aloy, Sly, Ratchet, and then also keep in mind if there's any that you guys. So we got to get this down to 25. So start thinking about the ones that you want to like debate that shouldn't be on the list. All right, so Kratos, Nathan Drake, Aloy, Sly, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, Astro, Joker from Persona, Jin Sakai, Cloud Strife, Jill Valentine, Miles Morales, Peter Parker, Kazuma Kiryu, 2B, Cat, Raven, the Hunter from Bloodborne, Crash, the Hellgast from Killzone, the Chimera from Resistance, the Knight from Demon Souls, Deacon of St. John, Cole McGrath from Infamous, Spyro, Joel and Ellie, Abby, Celine, Freak, Fetch, William from Neo, Kina, the Wolf from Sekiro, Connor from Detroit Become Human. We have Dante from Devil May Cry, Virgil, Solid Snake, Raiden, Sam Porter Bridges, Shion, Leon S. Kennedy, the girl from Heavenly Sword, Sackboy, the little thing that you play as in Journey, Wanderer from Shadow of the Colossus, and Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46 characters. We gotta cut 25.
Christ.
Or
Okay.
maybe 26. I don't know. Something
So
like that.
my big thing with this list is I want to make it diverse in terms of species. Not don't make it all human, you know? Make sure to include like as many weird creatures as you can, like the Journey character and like Ratchet and Clank, and like don't make it all just people, you know?
Okay, so once again, so we have 46. So once again, I think Kratos is a lock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%.
Nathan Drake is a lock.
Yeah. Yes, and we're choosing one per franchise. So like when we included, like Ellie, Joel, like Abby, we gotta pick one.
I mean, it could. It's up to us. If we feel two from a franchise, like Dante and Virgil should be in there, then hey, that's up to us.
Yeah, if
But it might mean
if we can make it different enough, then yeah.
But it might mean that another character from somewhere else may be cut in in order to do that. But it's up to us, man.
Yeah,
it's our list. We can do whatever we want.
Yes, it's our world.
So Sly, can we agree? Is that a lock?
100%.
Okay.
I think so.
Do it. Yeah.
How are we feeling about Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter?
I feel like you have to put those in there. Those are those are such PlayStation icons that not putting them in there would just be too weird.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd make people question it, like why aren't they there?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like too, like with their play styles, it could be different because we could get Jack from Jack 2 rather than Jack 1.
Yeah.
So maybe his inclusion with Daxter is a little different than how Ratchet would be with Clank.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I agree.
And since Ratchet and Rivet play the same, we just have a Rivet skin.
Yeah. How are we feeling about Astro?
I'm not big on that one.
Yeah.
Like I understand why, but I'm not really sure.
At the very least, put an Astro stage.
I think that can work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very sci-fi heavy, like the little area with the CPU and all that.
Yeah, that would be cool actually.
Sorry, Astro, get the fuck out of here.
He just yeeted that little robot out of here.
Hey, he's a cute little robot, but yeah, we get him out. We get him out of here. We escorted him out of the building right now. Okay. How are you guys feeling about Joker from Persona 5?
Listen, man. Either if he's not there, for sure, what I'm doing is like, whoever we're not including, if we can make a stage out of it, we will. Joker, I wouldn't mind if he's not included. It's up to y'all because I already have an excuse of using him on Smash, but I can go either way. Y'all are the swing votes.
I feel like you gotta include him.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay.
So we agree on that.
Yes.
I could definitely agree on Joker being there.
Yes. I raise my hand and the light shines at me.
Like I feel like Persona 5 was like without question the biggest Persona 5 or the biggest Persona game.
Yes.
And yeah, I don't know, like Joker being like the face of that, like
absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's like really, really important. If this is to be like a celebration of like all games or whatever like associated with PlayStation, yeah, I feel like Joker is definitely like up there. Jinsakai, he's a lock, right? I feel like Cloud Strife is a lock.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Peter from Insomniac Spider-Man is a lock.
I don't know why. The next thing I expected you to say was Griffin.
Oh man.
No, definitely Peter Parker. Peter Parker.
Yeah. But that one we said we could like do a switcheroo.
Well,
right?
Miles, because we also said Miles. So like, how are we? Do we want both?
Do we make a Zelda and Sheik situation where you can like switch on the fly between two different like movesets?
Huh.
In Melee though, they don't do that now. They have two separate characters.
Yeah. I feel like they're worth like two characters on themselves the same way like Joel and Ellie are.
Yeah.
Because they play differently,
Okay.
Okay.
So I feel like those are worth two characters, but I don't know. We can go down the list more and see how we feel about everything else.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Kazuma Kiryu.
Yeah.
He's a lock.
Absolutely. And here's the thing. Now I'm doubting if Kazuma's iconic as hell. But now I'm wondering, because people are more familiar with the newer one as well, I don't know if like Kasuga would be like a good one instead of Kasuma, or if we could do a switch, because they both essentially have, the same like brawling, same style kind of thing.
Nah, I think it's got to be Kiryu, man. He's been
Kiryu?
he's been on
He's been
PlayStation since
around.
the PS2. That's where he got his start.
And he literally has 7 games.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll take. I haven't played Yakuza yet, but I will take Kiryu over something like
Kasuga.
I don't
yeah,
I don't even
and
know who that is.
That's the newer one for Yakuza 7.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Like,
and
Yeah, that doesn't
Yagami
make any
and
sense.
Yagami, yeah. Yagami from Judgment.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that one, no, for sure.
Okay.
His agents won't allow it anyway.
2B.
As much as I want to say yes, because 2B plays amazingly in Soul Calibur 5,
Yeah, I'd say I'm
I
fine
would
with
think
no.
so.
I'm
Yeah,
fine
I would
with
say
no.
no.
Okay. So no 2B.
Like I would take, like I would go with another Final Fantasy character over 2B.
Okay. What about Cat from Gravity Rush?
Me, that's a hard yes.
Yeah,
She's too unique to not be included.
Okay.
yeah, she's super cool. Her anti-gravity powers would be so sick.
Oh, dude.
What
Yes.
about Raven from Gravity Rush?
Yeah, in this case, I'm fine with not including her since we already have Kat, and we can leave more space for more, focused on other franchises and not take up too much space.
Yeah, I agree. Even though I love Raven, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
The Hunter from Bloodborne.
Yes. If it's not that, Maria, just give me a Bloodborne character. I
That
don't mind
that
which one.
reveal trailer for Hunter Bloodborne would be so sick.
Yeah,
Dude, yes.
yeah. I feel like that character is pretty iconic, so you got to keep him.
Yes.
Crash.
That for me, that's a big yes, because Crash along with Spyro is so iconic for PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could have a cool line between Nathan and Crash to where like he acknowledges that like the video game he's been playing all along like came to life or something like that.
That would be cool.
The Hellgas from Killzone. I'm gonna say they're iconic for sure for PlayStation, but I don't want them on this list.
Let them get me costumed or or get their own stage.
Sure.
Because on stage.
Yeah, you can still honor them, by doing that.
Yeah.
All right, so the Chimera from Resistance. Y'all gotta convince me in this one, because I don't. This one, yeah, I don't know about this one.
Well, back to Walt's point about having different kind of species in this game, and not just having generic human beings with superpowers. I think having an alien character would be really freaking dope. Especially with like this different kind of stuff they can do, and I don't know, they can have like a really cool monstrous sets of abilities. Like, I think it broadens like the range of like what you can do for a fighter with that, with having like a monster character like Chimera.
Well, you
But
agree?
I don't know.
Here's the thing with that franchise in particular, I'm not too attached to. However, I'm acknowledged that there's a big group of people that would thoroughly enjoy having representation from there and having that monstrosity. Yeah, I mean, I it'd be cool with including it. Again, yes, I like the diversity, and honestly, there are some characters in fighting games that you just, maybe they're not as well regarded, but in this case, it makes sense because it's PlayStation.
Okay. So I will add the Chimera. Okay, so the Knight from Demon Souls. I'm
Okay.
my opinion. I think it's an iconic character, but I'm gonna say no for this list since we've already have the Hunter from Bloodborne.
And
Not
And
not to
if
say
we
not to
were
say
gonna-
that those are like the same characters, but I don't know. It kind of
No,
feels
for sure.
it feels a little redundant.
No, of course. And if anything, I would have like voted for like a Dark Souls Knight or like Soul of Cinder or something, not so much the Demon Souls one. Regarding Macho is not too in love with Demon Souls, so I like to think that Dark Souls is a bit more accessible for more people. More people would be more happy to see that one in there. But I don't know if this is more of icons and less more so about like diversity of video games. I don't know. Either way, I'm good with either one, but I agree with the fact that we have the Hunter, and I think that's more than enough for FromSoft. I don't know about Macho.
No, I agree. Actually, I agree with you guys on that. I think we could probably do without the Demon Souls Knight since we have Bloodborne, which would be arguably the cooler character from like that line of Miyazaki games.
Yeah. Okay. So we got. What number is that? That one is okay. So yeah, no Knight from Demon Souls. Deacon St. John.
Absolutely not.
Oh man, you didn't have to say it that quick, man.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a cool special. He'll be like the Frank of Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3, where it's like what? But then it could probably work because like all the different tools that he can make, and he's a post-apocalypse. But man, he would be way too similar to someone like Joel.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
I agree with that. I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah. All right. So what about Cole McGrath from Infamous?
Yes,
I think yes. Yes.
Yeah.
he was super fun in Street Fighter Cross Tekken when he was actually in that game. And he actually uses amp too when he was fighting to combo in with like other characters. It was super cool. I'd love to see him in a fighting game again.
Spyro.
I'm thinking about how he will be implemented, and man, I'm not fully convinced. However, if y'all feel
Yeah.
strongly about it, then I'll go with it. But I'm not too convinced.
Yeah, I mean, I know, me too. It's a great character, but as far as his fighting style, the most he's gonna do is like his little spin attacks and bull rush into people. I feel like it'd be kind of boring.
All right. What about Joel and Ellie?
Man, I still think it'd be so wacky to just have the like. If it's the dunk hunt situation, like having both of them like tag team, like that's the thing, this is a 1v1, right? Or is it like a free for all?
I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead.
Okay.
I'm thinking more. I'm thinking more like Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
Yeah. If we're doing 2D
Man.
fighters, man, it'll be a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's split them up. So
All right.
Yeah, I think those two being split up could be good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have like enough differences of like Ellie and like her bow and her knife that would keep her a little bit different from Joel. So yeah, I think that could be that could work better. Okay, so that is number 17 and 18. Abby, I obviously would love to see her in that roster, but for the purposes of this list, I don't mind cutting her.
Yeah, it should be
Yeah.
a really cool brawler, though. I gotta admit.
She would be insanely fun to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Joel would be the powerhouse, but he uses his weapons. Ellie would be the quick and nimble, and then and then Abby can legit just be the fisticuffs brawler.
Yeah, she can beat you up, like for sure.
Yeah.
I think having 3 characters from Last of Us wouldn't be too far fetched.
Honestly, considering the reception of the games and the critically acclaimed perspective that people have of it, I wouldn't mind having 3. Yeah, all 3 of those.
I just I just knocked someone out in Hitman with a coconut.
Insert the boing.
You
sound
love
effect.
to see it.
Okay. Next, Celine from Returnal.
Her diversity in weapons would be so fucking cool
I
too.
know.
Just her in general, it's such a include everything, in her design. Like include some parasites and everything. Like when she gets on stage, she's like putting on a parasite, like getting ready for battle or something. I don't know. It's cool stuff you can do with her.
Obviously, she would make my list, but we still have like a bunch of characters to go through, so I'm undecided on her yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's same.
Yeah. Okay. Freak from Returnal.
Man, I see that more as a boss than I do as a character.
Yeah, I agree. After Walt said that, I definitely changed my mind on that.
Okay. Fetch from Infamous Second Son.
Yes.
Again, I think she would probably make my list. But I don't think she makes this list.
For the purposes of a main, like try to appeal to as many people as possible and make it as like mainstream as possible. I wouldn't include her, but in a dream game, I would definitely want to see her in there, especially because she's so different from Cole, and I really like her as a character.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think she'd be a cool DLC character.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Next. William from Neo.
So I gave my 2 cents on it, and it'd be a cool addition to the game. However, I don't know, Macho, how do you feel about that one?
You talking about Neil? The world ends with you, right? Is that what you're talking about?
No. Um,
No.
the
It's
Team Ninja Dark Souls
yeah.
samurai game.
Okay.
It wasn't the Ninja Gaiden, yeah.
Okay. When you guys were talking about Neo, I was like, Neo, the world ends. Is that what you're talking?
Wait a minute.
No, I mean, I think that doesn't get my vote.
Oh, you say yes?
No, I don't think it does get my vote.
Oh, okay,
honestly.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then-
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, either way, that would be in my list.
Because we already have Jin Sakai.
Yeah.
What have you been playing? I'm kidding. He's
What's going on,
British.
Mahmood? See you in the
Macho.
chat.
What's up, Mahmood?
Hey,
I was ignoring you, Walt. What's up, Mahmood?
All right, so Kina from Kina Bridge of Spirits.
Dude, I didn't think about it until Masha said it, and honestly, I would love her addition to it. But I'm thinking about the how big the game is and how it doesn't really. I don't think she's in that status yet. I don't think Kina should be like contender alongside like people like Jin Sakai and Joel and Ellie. But in terms of how people would see it, but she would definitely be in my list.
Yeah, I mean, I saw because I was literally looking at the box on my shelf, and I mean, I started playing a little bit of Kina too, but I'm not like I haven't really put a lot of hours into it. But I can see why she could be considered a PlayStation icon in my eyes, like just from the couple hours I played. But yeah, I think I agree. I don't think she really reached that kind of like that status yet. I don't know. Does anybody else feel like Kina kind of like came and went?
I mean, it came out in what, September?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like people. It was like a 10-hour game. I feel like people finished it and probably moved on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I don't think Kina makes this list. Okay, so after Kina, Mahmood said Sweet Tooth. So, we'll get to Sweet Tooth. The wolf from Sekiro.
Yeah, this one, if we took out the knight, I mean, let's just leave the hunter and get the wolf out. I can imagine Machugo, we already have Jin Sakai in.
Oh man.
It's true though, my man. It's true. I mean, with the wolf is unique because like
I
he
know,
has
yeah.
he has his tools, right?
Yeah, the grapple, the prosthetic.
Yeah, but so does Jin. You know, he
Jin doesn't have a
has
prosthetic.
he does have a prosthetic,
He does
but he has a
not.
lot of tools, man.
Yeah.
He's
grapple.
just a samurai or a shinobi. He is not a mystical warrior, okay?
But yeah, I agree that he should be kept off. Connor
Yeah.
from Detroit Become Human.
I don't even know what he would do, man. I'm being real with you.
Yeah, I agree.
I never played
be a
Detroit Become
robot.
Human, so I don't know.
I agree. I played that
Make
game
him
and
just
I
an
don't
idle
know.
character in the back of a stage and just be like, oh,
Yeah, you can have the city of Detroit be a stage, man. Like that city's always a war zone, so it would
oh man,
it would
oh
always
man.
it would, I was
Yo.
watching Scary Movie I think 3 the other day, and they have this they have this scene where like they're looking at like like footage on a TV, like pre-recorded footage, and this girl was like, here's Detroit before the attack, and it's like a city like on fire, like the skyscrapers are like there's smoke billowing out, there's like explosions in the street, and then she's like, here's Detroit after the attack, and it's like literally the same thing as it was before, man.
They're wrong for that
damn.
one. They
So
are
wrong.
wrong for that one.
Yeah.
It roasted a whole area.
All right, so yeah, no for
Yeah.
Connor.
for
Dante from Devil May Cry.
That would be such a cool character to put in, man.
Yeah.
Especially like from DMC 4 and 3 with his different styles, and even from 5, man. Like all his different styles and all that. I think it'd be cool. I would make the argument for Virgil and Neo. Right? Is his name? Nero? Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah,
Nero.
Oh, yeah.
But if we're just gonna include one DMC character, it would have to be Dante.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. I agree.
All right, so that is number 19.
Uh-oh.
So no for Virgil.
No for Virgil, yeah, for me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Solid Snake.
It's hard not to include him.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard not.
But the thing is, like, if we include Solid Snake, I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's just in my brain. Like, then I feel like with not including Celine, we should include Celine if we were having Solid Snake.
We can go back and talk about her.
Yeah.
All right.
Could be another character with the guns, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our this game's like, you know how in Smash it's like, oh, another sword character. In this game it'll be, oh, another gun character.
Okay, so Solid Snake, Sam Porter Bridges.
I don't know, man.
The gameplay idea can be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But
If
Big
maybe if he had like a regenerating meter where he turned on the baby and he got some extra powers or something. I don't know, man.
Honestly,
that's so ridiculous.
honestly, I think looking at the rest of this list, man, I wouldn't be surprised if he makes our 25. So okay, so we'll leave Sam out for now. Next is Shion from Tales.
I mean,
Another gun
Honestly.
character.
oh shit, you're right. Oh no.
That can as much as I love Shion, she is a bae, but no.
Do you want to put Alphen instead?
Yeah, I think that could be cool. I think Alphen could be cool because it's we're getting another JRPG sword user. I think that could be fun.
Yeah.
How do you spell
But,
that?
Alphen.
I don't know. I spell it Alphen. Yeah, I like Alphen to be in there. Get some Tails representative in there. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's due time.
Okay. Leon S. Kennedy
100% yes.
over Jill Valentine.
I think so.
100% no.
Honestly,
Oh.
I for the sake of iconography, I think Leon precedes her. Now we're going for our taste. I think Jill.
I agree. I agree, Walt. But this is our list, and I agree with Macho. I'm putting we're
Put
putting
Jill in there,
we're putting
baby!
Jill in there.
Yes, sir.
And the thing is too with Jill, you can have UMVC3 Jill where she has the
Put
red
all of them.
the red robot thingy parasite on her chest, and then she becomes super quick and fast. That'd be cool.
Bro.
I'm making executive decision and saying put Jill Valentine in there.
Put her in there.
All right, so
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, how do we forget this one, fellas?
What?
Lady
I
Dimitrescu.
knew you were gonna go there, man.
Yo.
She's not. No, man. We ain't. She's in the game for like 2
Yo.
hours, man. Maybe less.
Fair enough.
Make the village stage and make her like a character that appears in the back or something.
That's true. Okay, all right, I'm cool with that.
We can
I'm
do
cool
that.
with that.
Okay. Next, the girl from Heavenly Sword.
Macho, take it away. I had no idea.
I don't know. I just came to mind because people were saying she was like the girl version of Kratos back then, with her blades and everything. But that can definitely be crossed out because she's super obscure.
Yeah. Yeah. I have no familiarity with her, so yeah, I'm okay with that. Sackboy.
No, I'm imagining Sackboy throwing head with Dante. What the?
I mean, it would be cool because it's like Sackboy would kind of be like the villager of Super Smash Brothers.
And you gotta have those kinds
Yeah.
of characters in there. That
Yeah.
Ness,
Yeah.
or that little boy in Smash as well, right?
That
Yeah.
little Sackboy, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he's just a regular boy. But yeah, you gotta have characters like that. So,
Yeah, I would take Sackboy over Parappa the Rapper.
oh man, we didn't even
Jesus
say him.
Christ! Don't you? I'm gonna Macho. I'm a drive over there if you include Parappa the Rapper in this.
All right, so
Nah,
what
if we
about
can't include Lammy Jammy, we can't include Parappa the Rapper. That's it.
the floaty thing from Journey?
That'd be so much fun, man.
The floaty thing from Journey.
That'd be such a cool looking character. But I mean, y'all decide. I think yes, but I don't know if y'all like if this is like another Heavenly Sword situation where it's like a bit obscure now. I think it's still widely regarded. I don't know.
I think it'll be cool, but I'm just trying to think of gameplay wise how it would be interesting to have a character like that.
Yeah.
He says carved to choke people, man.
That's I know. That's what I thought of too. or you just bring random people, like some of your random friends in out of nowhere to help you
Yeah,
in your
man.
attacks.
It becomes a tag team game.
I don't know. That would be kind of weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that including at the very least a desert theme like journey or at least a mountain, like a platform that starts like moving you like the Kingdom Hearts stage in Smash where it starts at the bottom of the Hollow Bastion and keeps going up. So like that, but like a journey stage where it keeps taking you up the mountain.
Now that's a cool idea. I like that. Instead of the character, we have that. That's cool.
Yeah. Then I would put that in. Take the character out, put the stage in.
Okay. Wanderer from Shadow of the Colossus. I think this is a iconic PlayStation character. It would be on my list. I don't think it would make this top 25. I don't think. Honestly, no, that's impossible. You can't do that. You can't put one of the fucking Colossus in the game. As a stage, yeah, I think it would work better as a stage. But yeah, I don't think you put the Wanderer in this.
Yeah, playing like one of the Colossus would be kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. But yeah, I don't think that would work. You would take up the entire goddamn screen.
Yeah.
Because thinking on the gameplay reason for the Wanderer, I feel like it would be a little lackluster.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
he just his ultimate screaming to his horse, I go.
How'd it go? How'd it go, Macho?
I go.
Okay, so
I screamed that horse's name a lot just because I had to get somewhere, man. That's it.
Yeah.
okay, so and last but not least, Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal.
Yeah,
Oh man, dude.
I think that's a definite yeah.
Yeah.
Put
okay.
him in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that
And
is.
make
So
and-
here's the funny thing is that is number 24. So we need one more.
hey,
Um,
put Jim Ryan in there.
oh, man. Okay.
Sitting in
So
that water, throws you the glass.
all right. So going back to the ones that we don't have, we didn't put Miles, we didn't put 2B, we didn't put Raven, the Hellgast from Killzone, the Knight from Demon Souls, Deacon St. John, Spyro, Abby, Celine, Freak, Fetch, William from Neo, Kina, the Wolf, Connor, Virgil, Raiden, Sam Porter Bridges, Shion, Leon S. Kennedy, the girl from Heavenly Sword, the thing from Journey, and the Wanderer from Shadow of the Colossus. So I feel like out of that bunch, you guys can give me yours as well, but I feel like the ones that got like the most contention out of us was Celine, probably Miles, Abby, Sam Porter Bridges, and Raiden. Do you guys have from the list of characters that didn't make it? Do you guys have any that
I
you would
feel
like
like for
to
this-
fight for?
I feel like the starting roster should definitely have Miles, and then DLC Pack 1 could have Abby. Because those are two in my head that I really would like to see in the game. But
Yeah.
Miles, like, kind of coming paired with Spider-Man seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah. I'm also torn between those two. I was gonna say Celine, but then I thought the gun thing, and honestly, between those two, they're both brawlers, and they're both different enough where you can include them both, but not at the same time. Yeah, but put either. I think put Miles now and then Abby later on.
Yeah, because Peter could be he would be the de facto Spider-Man character, but what makes him different from Miles is his gadgets. I would say because while Miles does have the gadgets too, he has more powers per se.
The
than
Venom
Peter.
Strike and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So our 25, and then once I list out this 25, if you guys have any contentions, characters that you would want to see swapped out, then make your case. So Kratos, Nathan Drake, Aloy, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter. Mahmood, we're not putting the medieval skeleton in this list.
He already had his time to shine, man.
and that was in 1996, man. Let's leave him there.
Oh man.
All right, so Kratos, Nathan Drake, Aloy, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, Joker from Persona 5, Jin Sakai, Cloud Strife, Peter Parker, Kazuma Kiryu, Cat from Gravity Rush, the Hunter from Bloodborne, Crash Bandicoot, the Chimera from Resistance, Cole McGrath from Infamous, Joel Miller, Ellie Williams, Dante
Is
from
that her
Devil.
last name?
Yeah. And then Abby, I think Abby's is Johnson, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Family company.
I might be wrong about that. So 19 is Dante from Devil May Cry. Number 20 is Solid Snake. 21 is Alphen from Tales. Number 22 is Jill Valentine. Number 23 is Sackboy. Number 24, Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. And number 25 is Miles Morales.
I like it.
Is there
solid?
so? Give me out of that list, one that you would take out and replace with something that you personally want. So like for me, I would easily take out the Chimera or Alphen for Abby and Celine. Get them two in there, and then I think this is a perfect list. But what about you guys?
For me, it would absolutely have to be take out. Oh man, cause I like the list that we have. I would say for me it will be. You guys are gonna roast the fuck out of me for this.
Oh man,
Take out Solid Snake and put in Sora from Kingdom. I mean, y'all gonna roast me for this one.
yeah, you're right, man. You deserve to get flamed for that.
Go for that smoke gun.
Okay, no. All right, let me retract that because I was trying to think back of the people on our list. I'll take out the Chimera and put in Sora.
Okay, that's a little bit more acceptable.
Yeah, yeah. Solid Snake was the first I thought. I was like, who would I take out? No, it would be the Chimera.
Okay, all right. What about you, Walt?
Honestly, there's a theme here, right? Chimera for sure. That's the one I'm least attached to. And instead, honestly, man. Oh man. Oh, we're already doing Miles. I mean, Abby's coming along later, but I think. But initially, I thought that I would prefer Miles instead of Peter, but that's me. That's me. I know Peter is the de facto Spider-Man, but I think Miles is a more interesting character in terms of the video games, and the design of the powers and all that.
100%.
But if I'm substituting the Chimera, dude, I'm just really into the idea of the wolf from Sekiro, because you can play around with the prosthetics and make it like a Robin situation where you can change like the spells, and instead it's the prosthetic, and you have like different kinds. But that's me. That's just me. That would be my substitution.
For the Chimera?
Yeah, the Chimera for the wolf of Sekiro.
Okay. All right. I think that is our 25. So to run through it again. Nathan Drake, Aloy, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, Joker from Persona, Jin Sakai, Cloud Strife, Peter Parker, Kazuma Kiryu, Cat from Gravity Rush, The Hunter from Bloodborne, Crash Bandicoot, the Chimera from Resistance, Cole McGrath, Joel, Ellie, Dante from DMC, Solid Snake. Number 21 is Alpha. Number 22, Jill Valentine. 23, Sackboy. 24, Sweet Tooth. Number 25, Miles Morales. I think that's a pretty solid list, man. For like any fighter, I think that's a pretty damn good like starting roster.
100%.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, that's 100%. It's a strong starting roster for sure.
And I would argue you can make it either a Smash type deal or even a 2D fighter with those characters.
Man, I keep beating this drum, man. But you get Arc System Works to work on a exclusive, character fighting game, with 100%. These characters, and goddamn, it would look gorgeous.
100%.
I want that so bad.
In the same vein as Project L from Riot, like imagine that style of game with these.
That's what we're talking about before. Well, yeah.
Freaking. Dude.
I'll be down. Project L looks incredible, but like if we get that with PlayStation characters, but with Guilty Gears or with Arc System's style and
tag teaming, man.
Yeah.
Tag team that shit.
That would be cool, man. That would be cool. I'll be down for that.
Yeah. But yeah, man. PlayStation, get on it, man. Let's come on. We need a redemption, man. PlayStation Allstars Battle Royale 2. Yeah,
seriously. Like I'm with you on the idea of getting Arc Systems to do an exclusive fighting game like that. That would be cool.
It'd be so sick, man. Especially like it almost like doesn't make sense, but like I want to see it, like because PlayStation, most of their characters are like realistic, photorealistic characters, but to see them in that art style would be. Can you imagine, man? Seeing Spider-Man in Arc Systems art style. You kidding me, man?
Yeah.
Or
Dude,
Jin Sakai in that
Bro.
art style? Come on, man.
Imagine Abby. I saw this little animation.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Dude, imagine. Oh, bro. Oh, man. I cannot. I hope, in my mind, I'm like, someone has to hear this in like some company and relay it to the point where it gets to Arc System, and then they're like, PlayStation, let's do this, and then they just do it. Oh man.
Hey man, that's why I tagged Herman Hulst in this tweet about our podcast.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Man.
Hopefully he's listening. We love you, Herman.
Nah,
Hope things happen.
I don't think he's listening. Yeah, man. I think that's it for our listen. I think that's gonna do it for our podcast as well, man. Unfortunately, Colt and Juliana from Deathloop didn't make it onto this list, but I had to, man. I had to. But yeah, I wanna thank you guys for listening to the podcast as always. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate that. We're gonna get started with these outros. Macho, why don't you kick things off?
Yeah, man, we're almost hitting the big 4-0 on these on this podcast, man. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. It's cool, man. I'm hoping everybody has a great holiday and had a safe and wonderful Thanksgiving with family and friends. And yeah, just enjoy gaming and be careful on Black Friday, Cyber Mondays, all that kind of stuff, man. It's crazy people out there, so so sometimes it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it getting trampled over a TV. But just enjoy your games, man. And if you have anything to be thankful for, it's definitely these video games and these people to share it with. So make sure you do that this weekend.
Have you guys seen that one Black Friday episode in South Park?
I have not actually.
I don't think so.
It's like it was man, it was really old. It was like when the PS4 and Xbox One just came out, and so they I think they went to like Target or some shit, and like in the middle of Black Friday, it's like it's like from the security guards like point of view, like seeing an army of people outside the doors about to rush in, and it's like the security guards like praying. They're like like talking to each other. It's like, good luck,
Hey,
good
man.
luck, Robert. He's like, good luck to you too, man.
Hey man, I can relate, man. I worked Black Fridays before, and it was horrible,
And
absolutely horrible.
they did this thing where like they mixed in like real live footage of like these videos of like real life people actually like storming like Target and like Walmart during Black Friday, and they play like the music from like the main theme from Game of Thrones while it's just like video of like people just storming in these stores, and it's like
That was like that one episode from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Jon Snow.
Yeah. There's like this one moment, like one of the videos was like this guy looking like he was having like a heart attack when he was like rushing into Target. He like held in into like one of the like side doors, like grabbing his chest while all these people are just like running past him. And then it's like these people are like beating each other up over like cameras. This guy's like, give me that camera. No, give me that camera. It's insane, dude. That's such a funny episode. But yeah, anyway. Walt, man. Dude, let's get started with your outro, man.
Man, brother, let me tell you. Gaming. More games. Gonna get through all these games, man. More Ruined King. Having a blast with that game. Oh, man. JRPGs. I live for them, man. I cannot wait to get into the weeds of it and grind my ass away. Gonna be playing more of the SMT and keep learning League. So far, not hating it. We'll see how that goes eventually. But
Just give it a little bit of time.
Just give it time. I'll hate myself as well. But man, make sure that y'all enjoy the holidays. You know, make sure to stay safe because deals are not done. There's deals all week, and people go crazy. So y'all be careful out there. Okay, don't. It's TVs. They're just TVs. Okay, take it easy. Okay, you got your phones. But yeah, man, gonna be more playing, getting through Guardians, having a blast, and keep grinding my ass away with Ruined King. But yeah, man, that's gonna be me for the following week.
Nice. Yeah, for me, finishing off Guardians because I'm almost done with that, and then probably getting more into Mafia, and there's some indie games that I want to try out. I'll get to those eventually. Good lord.
Death
Um,
Door
when is that coming out?
already came out.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, like, I think the 20th, I want to say.
Okay, shit.
Something like that. It just recently came out, yeah.
I did not know that. Yeah, I'll probably, yeah, I want to try that. So yeah, I'll probably get it to that maybe next week. But yeah, as for me, that's pretty much it. Once again, I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys next week. Peace out.